came to an end because a brother, my family at this stage had developed into pubs and going into setting up a big hotel in the Wallacia Hotel, which is at the outskirts of Sydney, and they needed to dissolve that partnership and move into other things. My brother Terry, who was younger than me, the next one down, he was the manager of that place, and he decided before moving into another pub which he'd bought, which was the Thurles Castle in Chippendale in Sydney, that he and his wife would get married, nip across to see her relations in Auckland. And so 20th of December, 5 days before Christmas and 5 days in his honeymoon, he was killed in a car accident in New Zealand. And my family's lives were all turned upside down. This is the second son, obviously, that died. And so my father and mother sort of went, what's going on? And they really descended into a lot of grief, because I was away doing all these crazy things, and he was the kind of the shining light that was coming through. So on that 20th of December, I got a call. I was at a restaurant in Bathurst. And so I went straight down to Sydney, and then the next day I was on a plane to New Zealand to bring the body home. But they had paid a big deposit on this pub, and they would have lost a certain amount of that deposit, because they couldn't take up the option. So I left university at that particular stage to become a licensee manager of a pub in Sydney. Brill. That's a career plan. Yeah. So there I was. Strangely enough, I walked into the pub, and on the floor it's a blue carpet, and depicted in the pattern on the floor is a coach and four racing past an old inn, and on the inn, the board of the inn was MM. It's kind of quite amazing with my initials on it, but it's a bit spooky. But I took up that pub for 2 years, finished my degree, but after 2 years, it wasn't my bag. My brother at that stage, Tim, was old enough, 21, to take on the licence. So I said, listen, off for St Paddy's Day in Dublin, 1981. I'll just go there, and whether I'll go through Europe on the way home or through America on the other way, I'll be back in 5 weeks. Yep. Just don't pack sandwiches. I'll buy some over there, but it's only going to be short. Yeah, right. So 81, I arrived in Rosslare. A quick look around Ireland. I set off hitchhiking. 81, hitchhiking in Ireland. Jesus, a tractor or two every now and again, But I got to Cork, and then I noticed inside the youth hostel. No, I'll tell you what it was. We had this idea because there's a number